Episode 3. Today focuses a lot on Cleo, and I am very glad about that. Hang on. Moving it a little bit closer. I am very glad about that. Mostly because this show has not given her a lot to do, as I said previously. She's mostly just been kind of in the background and has been the cute face who just kind of snarks. And don't get me wrong, I love her. She's adorable. But I have been wishing the show actually gives her a little bit of action, and she actually gets a sword fight in this episode today, so that makes me happy. Basically, she goes out, they come to a town called, what is it? Something. They come to a town, and they are, there for a little while, and Cleo decides to go out and look around, and she finds somebody being harassed by a bunch of goons, one of whom looks like, what's his face, the older brother, who I think it was LaPointe, and from the previous season, and she rescues this guy, and they are saved, and I use saved in quotes, but by someone named Ryan, who's basically just a big goob, and he pretends to be knocked out in order to get them to leave him alone. And Ryan takes her and Reki back to their dojo, and to his master Letitia. Of course it's a Letitia. It's always a Letitia. Why is it always a Letitia in these shows? What is with what is it with anime and the name Letitia? I don't understand it, but Letitia is there, and she explains that these goons from the other dojo run the town, and they terrorize everybody, because of course they do. And Cleo is like, really? You're just gonna let these people run all over you? And of course Letitia's like, why are you sticking your nose into it? Because you're a coward and they're beating you up. And, Cleo's like, I want you to, stand up for yourself. And basically it becomes a back and forth about that. Orphen, meanwhile, sees Ed, the other dojo. By the way, I have a cough. I'm sorry about that. The other dojo leader, who I think he realizes looks like LaPointe, because he is like, he recognizes him. So he goes after him. He doesn't catch him, but we will find out why he was so surprised by that. I'm assuming it's because he looks like LaPointe, but maybe it's because he looks like Childman or somebody else. I don't know. But there's another guy in town who's been sitting on a bench who recognizes Orphen from somewhere. So, needless to say, this is going to somehow involve the church. Or more precisely, this is going to somehow involve Ozzy. I have no doubt about that. But I also have no doubt that there's more to this duel than we thought there was, because it seems very weird that two kendo dojos, I think it's kendo, because they're fighting with sticks. I think the sticks is the kendo. That they would just be fighting over nothing. That just doesn't seem plausible to me. I know the other dojo, they're supposed to be thugs, but there's something more to this going on. Especially knowing this show, there's something either with magic or something magical involved. So, we at least have a new adventure, and it's not the main plot yet. So, a little bit more of a tangent before we go back to finding Ozzy. So maybe she was already here, I don't know.